All right, guys, how's it going? Any second now, that dog next door will start barking. Be prepared. As soon as it hears me, it starts barking. Not like my dog, look, he's good, he's Remy. Right, so Pedro the Parrot was very quiet yesterday. I think that's because he's been told to reel it in a little bit. I think Liverpool are unhappy or were unhappy with the amount of running commentary coming from Portugal, which you would assume is Ruben Amorim's agent. I think Liverpool have been unhappy with that and saying, "No, why is all this running commentary coming out? We're not saying anything over this side, of Europe or anything. So can you knock it on the head? It's disrespectful to sport and it's going to make negotiations difficult." Because if you think about it, Pedro the Parrot was coming out with, talking about all these different talks. This is happening, that's happening, and then he retracted all of a sudden, all right? And then around the same time, Ruben Amorim himself at his press conference, not the last one, the one before, said, I haven't been talking to anyone. Didn't say his agent had, but he said, I ain't spoke to anyone. He doubled down. Both of them are more or less at the same time. So I think that falls into line. I spoke to people the other day and said it'd be interesting to see if he goes quiet a little bit. Yesterday, not a fucking thing out of him, which I appreciate because it enabled me to just chill for the fucking day, right? So he kept quiet. However, he's back. Pedro the Parrot has put something out today. Not making any bold claims about Ruben Amorim going to Liverpool or talks or anything like that. But we're just going to take a quick look at it. And it's an exclusive, by the way, exclusive in English. He's in Portugal with a Portuguese audience, but he's put this out in English. So you know whose benefit that's for. And he's gone with an exclusive, which is serious biz. Hugo Viana could also leave Sporting at the end of the season if, stick with the if, Ruben Amorim doesn't stay, and Liverpool will be aware of that. And then he's put two eyes, that emoji like that, them eyes, like your missus when you're like in a bar and you go, fucking hell, look at that, and you look at your wife and she's like, them eyes like that, right? Richard Hughes will be the new sporting director at Liverpool, obviously, but Viana could fit Amorim's staff. What the fuck? What's it? Any excuse to mention Liverpool. NUFC also has his name on the table. Now, if Ruben Amorim doesn't stay, hang on a minute, the other day, right, there was no ifs, there was no buts. Pedro the Parrot said he is leaving Sporting at the end of the season. He is leaving, not he might leave, he is leaving, right? So, anyway, it doesn't matter. You can see my point there, right? But why is he talking about Hugo Viana, who I believe is their sporting director? Why is he mentioning? How is he going to come to Liverpool? We just got Richard Hughes. Well, I don't get it. I don't know what. You know what I mean? Anyway, because of that, because Pedro the Parrot's chiming in, you got the fan accounts putting out things about another appointment for Liverpool, which is pulling people in to see what it is. Well, that's what it is. That's it. Have a day off, Pedro. Another day, for fuck's sake, man. That's it. So, Pedro the Parrot, in my opinion, is in dialogue with Ruben Amorim's, has dialogue with Ruben Amorim's agent, but I also think he adds his own little bits in here and there as well. I think he's just trying to build his profile, to be honest with you. So just be cautious with him, that's all. Don't mean he's chatting shit. It just means he might be exaggerating things or leaving little bits out. We saw an example of that the other day, if you remember, when he said about total agreement. There's a big... If people don't stop messaging me, right, because while I've been recording this video, my watch has vibrated about 30 times. If people don't stop messaging me, I'm going to start blocking people. There's about 18 messages in the last fucking 3 minutes. Fuck off. Sorry. There's an empty cardboard box next to me. And it keeps moving a little bit in the wind. And Remy shit himself because it moved. Fucking dog. Ah, dear me. All right, guys. I have some arrangements tomorrow, which require me to be up early in the morning. It's football related. I'll explain later. It's nothing exciting. So I won't be doing Saturday night steaming tonight. We might be doing streaming. You know, we might still, you know, squad up or whatever. But I just thought I'd let you know because I'm not having a drink tonight. I could do, but I want to be fresh tomorrow. If you follow me on X or Instagram at Duncan Oldham, you'll see what I'm up to tomorrow. Okay. There'll be a live stream at some point today, I think. Maybe shortly, actually. Oh, it's still early in England. Bloody hell, I must have got up early this morning. What's my messages? Oh. I've been invited out today. But I don't know if I want to go. Kind of mean, aren't I? There must be something wrong with me. What I mean by that is I'd rather just sit here in garden, you know, and stream and talk to you lot and have a laugh and that, instead of going like hold a conversation with someone physically, you know what I mean? She's all right, no, you gotta give it that. Right, I can hear kids in the fucking street, I can hear dogs barking, I feel like I'm in the middle of a fucking council estate. And don't start, because I was fucking brought up on a council estate, so I've got every right to comment. 4 council estates I lived on as a kid. Oh dear, it's a stressful morning. Right, we'll have a live stream soon. Listen, if you want to thumbs up the video, thumbs it up. I personally wouldn't fucking bother, to be honest with you. I wouldn't bother leaving a fucking comment. I wouldn't bother buying me a coffee by hitting the super thanks button. I wouldn't bother reading the video description. If I was you, I'd just go to bed and have a fucking wank, something like that. Stressed out, all I can hear is a dog barking. I've got him prancing around. I've got a cardboard box there. I can hear screaming little fucking squawky kids in the street. Do you know what I mean? I'll speak to you in a bit.